Jay with a flair. Comedy, culture, news, and life's sweet spice. Serve it up hot. Oh, it's always nice. Laughter echoes through the digital street. Friends catching up, ain't that a treat? Jokes that ring sharp as a knife. They dive deep, set your spirit alight. HollingsWorthless, yeah, tune in tight. Three pals diving, everything feels right. From comedy to culture, every news bite, they bring the light. On a Tuesday night. Hits the punchlines quick as a flash. Tyler's stories always crash. They drops wisdom like a silent storm. Together they create a show that's more. They talk about the life, the love, the strife. Turn mundane moments into pure delight. Each Tuesday just feels right. It's more than a show, it's a piece of life. Culture served on a silver plate. News and views that resonate. Committed gold, you can hide your way. It's a weekly fix, don't delay. Culture served on a silver plate. News and views that resonate. Committed gold, you can hide your way. It's a weekly fix, don't be late.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the HollingsWorthless Program. I'm one of your hosts, Big Irish Jay Hollings, and as usual, we have the Hooligans, the Goon Squad, the usual suspects, three of a kind, Trips, three men, no baby, three musketeers, just the three of us. Three's company, no Mr. Furley, starting with, you've seen him on Amazon Prime. He's the host with the most, the part-time famous, full-time funny, Carlos Anthony.
What's going down? What's happening in these streets?
Oh, you like this. And last but not least, we have the DE. I'm not native. They call him the one box checker. They call him uncancelable.
Murderer.
Hey, I'm not racist. I can't be. I'm black. Tyler, don't call me Joseph Smith.
Oh, that's great. I like that.
You like
Thank
the
you
new one?
for or thank you for using my new credentials.
Yes. Yeah.
respecting your newfound origin.
Yeah. Or maybe do you prefer DE I'm not native or DE I'm black? Carlos.
Oh, it's only one of us here.
I'm sorry. Carlos, should I not be in this conversation with you and Tyler?
Yeah, you can. Why don't you get the fuck out?
Dude,
I have a follow up to the DNA testing from last.
Did you do the other one?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I haven't got the no. But my parents did their test results.
Oh no.
So my parents, when they tested, they got back different results than me. Like neither one of them
Hold on,
got.
wait. Before, don't. Okay, hold on, because this, I want all of this. But for anybody that's just coming in right now, so what they need to know is, our good buddy Tyler, who we love so much, and he for the longest had told us that as his understanding, he had been told by his family that he was part native. So we always would, jokingly play that up, that he's like the box checker. He would check all the boxes. And then he did a DNA test and found out he has no Native American in him. And he was, what was it, 1% black?
North African.
No. Oh, okay, that's right. There we go. Okay, that's right. Sorry. Okay, so you're African American. Gotcha. All right. So
No.
I'm sorry. I want to make sure I got the right terms. Is it North African?
He's just North African. It is. You got to get that American from that other side.
Okay.
Apparently, there's a difference. Apparently.
And shout out to Victoria in the chat. Okay, so with all that, Victoria, on the last episode, he got his DNA test results, and we're gonna have him. He's gonna do another one too. But okay, so Tyler, you said your parents took a DNA test,
right?
then,
so found out 1% North African, and then we looked at my parents' results, and which were like a lot different than mine, which was a little bit kind of interesting. So like both of my parents were like way more Scottish than I am. Both of them had the same, like, say what?
Is there, what'd your milkman look like?
Well, let me get to that.
Okay, sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Right.
I'm just gonna hold the horses, man. I'm trying to tell the story.
I'm trying to tell a story.
Sorry,
so my dad's results came in, and his were like pretty similar. We had all the same things, only he had like Romanian, and I didn't have that for some reason. And then my mom's results came back, and hers was like really close to mine too, but she had Swedish, which I didn't have. And then we were looking at both of them trying to like compare, and neither one of them had North Africa. Neither one was North African, whatever, 0%. So I think my mom cheated on my dad with a 1% African American man, or probably 2%.
Yeah.
Probably 2%.
It's all coming together now. It's all coming together.
And now, did they do the same company for the DNA testing that you did?
They did the same company, and then the company definitely sends me a message going like, hey, you have a new family member, and it was like your mom. This is probably your mom, and this is probably your dad. So like, at least they know that we're related. But yeah, it turns out I don't think I'm 1% North African. I think it might have been an error. It was probably an error. And they say on their website, you could get an error up to 1%. So seeing that both of my parents don't have it, I guess that I don't. I guess I'm not black at all.
No.
I just want to apologize.
Go get that card. Let me go get that card back off of you. Get that black card back off of you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and can you put a return to sender on the invite?
All right, yeah, we done it. I've done it officially. I just hit the button on it. No. Say keep your raisin salad or whatever it was.
Raisin salad. It's just the raisins with ranch on it.
What a bummer, man. What a bummer. Turns out.
But how did it? Here's the question though. We weren't on last week, so how did it feel to be black for 2 weeks?
That's right. I was very liberal with certain words.
What else is new? We know you say it.
Shout out to Patrick Milton, it may be him. I don't know. Nobody likes onions. It's Patrick Milton, but it said I stopped watching the show for a few months, and you just swap black guys out. Wow. Are you talking about
Tyler?
No, we just found out I'm not actually black.
Oh, fuck, man. Are you going to take the other test?
Different types of whites. Yeah, I got one just sitting right here, so I'll probably take it too and just see what happens.
Oh my god, I'm so curious what that's going to come back with.
If that comes back with 50% North African, that shit will be fucking hilarious. It's like, no,
It'd be pretty funny.
we actually messed up on the other end.
Maybe related to Musk.
Could be. He's South African though.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right. Maybe he was visiting North. I mean, he's got, what does he have? 12 kids? Is that what it is?
13, but one's dead.
What?
Wow.
He had a kid die from SIDS.
Oh.
Mm. But I mean, like, dude,
How
you have
about those
13 kids.
Yankees?
Yeah.
Not all your kids are gonna make it if you have that many kids, like just
Mm.
statistically speaking. But they're all like almost all of his kids, by the way, are test tube kids.
Really?
They're almost all artificial insemination.
Except for
That
the
sounds
Sid
about
one?
right. That sounds about right. Fucking with him. Yeah.
Fucking weird, isn't it? That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have the time for this.
Hey,
My
man.
secretary's gonna send you a package. Get on it.
Right. Of my package.
That shit is wild.
This last weekend I was in Sacramento at Laughs Unlimited for their comedy camp.
Oh, are
And
you learning to be a comedian?
I'm still trying, man. Still trying to figure it out. You know,
People
Almost
don't know
there.
that you have to put in a few hours of school every year to keep your comedy card.
It was so for people that don't know, so there's the Big Pine Comedy Festival, and then they have like little satellite comedy camps. So they have one in Sacramento. I think they're doing one in Plano, Texas, and then they have San Diego and then Arizona. But I did a class on storytelling, and it was my first time, doing teaching one of those seminars or whatever at one of the comedy camps, and I was nervous beforehand because there's so much. I mean, you know how we are as comics. There's so much shit that goes through your head. Like, are these comics going to be like, who the fuck why is he teaching this? And in my own, like, I hope people get something out of this, and I'm not just wasting my time and theirs. But it ended up being good. Like, the feedback from everybody that was there was really, really good. So, and I actually want to do it again because I see where I can improve and like cut certain shit and everything. But it was fun. It was pretty dope. And then I did a casino in Corning on Saturday, Rolling Hills Casino. But there's this comic on there that I'm meeting him, and he was very funny. But he literally had one tooth in his mouth, and
That's the only one.
literally like this, like one little thing.
Why even leave that one? What?
So, and I text you this, didn't I, Carlos?
Yeah, well, you told
Yeah.
me. Yeah, you told me. It was
And
Yeah, no teeth, only two.
right.
Yeah. You have a beautiful smile. No, but so and the one tooth like stuck out a little bit, so he had a buck tooth. But I had text Carlos, and I was like, I don't know if he's like if it's from meth or what. And then he's on stage talking about how he has a disease called, I wrote it down, blue rubber bleb Mevis syndrome.
Wow.
And then I felt awful, but he talks about it on.
Did you look this up to see if that's valid?
Yeah, I'm here. I just did right now.
It's so skeptical over here.
I know a rare. It says it's a rare genetic disorder that causes abnormal blood vessels or blebs to appear on the skin and internal organs. The blebs can be blue or purple and have a rubbery texture. And he was talking about that there's two kinds. One that is like on the outside, like, so he had like a bump, like a lump on the side of his finger, and then he has like an internal. He has like two of them, like the two worst, and then I felt bad because I'd like been like, this dude only's got one teeth, but he was very funny and crushed it. He was featuring, and the host
Dude,
did
you
great.
gotta be.
Did he
funny.
really crush it?
Did he do really well though? Like honestly,
No, he did. He did good. It was crazy because
did he do good for a regular comic, or did he do good for a comic with one tooth?
what you mean because he can't talk very well? Or no? He did.
I mean,
he did amazing for a comic that has blue rubber bleb Nevis syndrome. He
Hey.
fucking killed it for that. But no, him and the host were both very funny, and like it was actually a great show. It was the whole room was I guess it was sold out. I mean it was filled. The whole room wasn't an empty seat, and then host went up, ripped it, and then the feature went up, and I was honestly like nervous because again I was thinking that it was from meth, so I was like, is this like guy like a current drug addict or a former drug addict or what? And then he's up there and he talked about that and he did great. And then I went up and did my thing and got that.
Dude, there's this comic in town here who I think had like drug addictions or something, but he had like a little bit of a meth mouth, just a touch.
Oh, Eminem.
I think he had a fucked up grill. It was, anyways, yeah, an Eminem, if you will. But he ended up getting all of his teeth extracted, and then got like dentures or whatever.
Yeah.
But for the month in between the dentures and teeth pulling, dude, he still did comedy.
Shit.
And I was like, bro, you like, honestly, you make me feel bad because I don't think I like comedy or would do it through this right now. Like, especially if you like I might quit comedy if I lost my teeth and there was no like, and I couldn't get more teeth. I'm sorry, but I'd probably fucking quit. I'm like that shallow. I'd be out the fucking door. Man. I don't know if I can come back.
You just
like nobody would be able to understand you. Anyways.
You just have to like you have to cover your mouth when you laugh.
I'll wear a COVID mask the whole time.
Yeah.
That'd be your little stick. That'd be your little stick is wearing a COVID mask wherever you go.
I'm not this liberal. I'm not this paranoid. I'm just ugly. I'm just but it would sound so, your voice would change, like how you deliver things. Think you're like the noises coming out of your mouth. Everything would change. You would have to like address it. But anyways,
that's crazy.
You could say like, oh, I have like a rare disease that I have to be careful. That's why I'm wearing the mask, and then just never take it off.
Yeah,
all your patients with the mask on.
So they were doing like this comedy show, and that dude went on stage. He did his set, and then somebody else went on stage after him, and he was like in the back hanging out with the other comics. And this comic told me the story, and I thought it was so fucking funny. She's so mean. This female comic, the toothless guy, says to the female, I can't believe this guy's on stage right now wearing shorts. How disgraceful. And she just goes, bro, you have no teeth.
Top that.
Your teeth at home. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He's wearing shorts and you're not wearing teeth. Holy shit.
It was so mean. That was so brutal.
Did he say anything?
Dude, I think he just got heartbroken. But the confidence to leave your house, I don't know if I could do it. Could you do that? Could you just keep going? Like, you could bounce back. You want to just be like, all right, I'm gonna go get a job working at a Walmart, being a. I wouldn't even be a greeter. Like, I would
be back in the back stocking.
Yeah, exactly.
Like nobody.
Get out of there! Yeah, get back there.
Exactly.
Everybody come by.
I wouldn't want to. You want me to go back to my job where everybody smiles?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to do it.
I feel bad for these folks. So yeah, no, your feature.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like you really broke up.
Listen, my empathy is out the window since I found out I'm 100% white.
You're just totally embracing it. Next, you'll have MAGA hat on. um, I would like hypothetically, I would still be doing comedy. I'd have to write the best joke I ever wrote to address that, and then so that they don't focus on that, and it would have to be my opener so I can get it out of the way immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no way they're gonna forget about it.
You've been looking at it for 30 to 45 minutes.
Uh,
Dude, it's got to be the whole thing. It'll be your whole act.
I mean, you just you talking like this, where you cover everything up. You're like, hey, man, down these jokes.
It's like your jaw gets so much, like your teeth add so much structure to your face. Without it, it just shrinks in, and you get that bitter beer face, dude. And like your lips would be smacking every time you opened up. It would be like a, it just.
God.
There's no way. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it.
Okay, so here's and this might take you a second. I know for me, what was there a time that I think I might know Carlos's. I was gonna say where you had to perform with with something that's got you off your game, so to speak, whether it's like maybe you just got a tooth pulled or you have Novocaine or you're sick. Like I was getting a colonoscopy. That's what you do. What's the thing? Is that what you do when you're 50?
On stage?
It was a midnight show.
Go on.
No, that's what it is, right? A colonoscopy? Is that what it is?
I think so.
What happened?
Well, so I had to take all this. I had to drink this stuff that's supposed to like clear you out. And I had a show the night before my colonoscopy, and I fucking did the show. It was at what's that fucking horrible bar gig, Carlos?
You talking about Buck's Tavern?
Yes, it was at Buck's. I was fucking headlining it, and I said it right when we opened. I said, or right when I opened on the show, I was like, "Hey, I have a colonoscopy tomorrow. I took all this stuff that is going through me, so if I run off stage, just know it's for everybody's benefit." But I was able to do it, but it was a little touch and go there.
I can believe it.
And have you guys had anything like that, where you? I know one of yours, Carlos.
Yeah, I had that tumor on my vocal cord, so it jacked up my voice for almost about a year and a half.
Oh,
so
I was thinking of the hair show, but talk about that.
No, yeah, no, the tumor on my vocal cords, obviously it was benign, so it wasn't cancerous to that degree, but yeah, it pretty much made everything I say low and raspy. It was hard to really talk. So trying to be on stage and you trying to push out words, they like, huh? And what is he talking about? So it was a rough year and a half for sure before I had that surgery. Yeah.
Damn, that's wild.
It was a year. So, like that year.
Say that again.
Do you have clips from that?
I'm sure I got video from when it sounded. I mean, it's dramatically different. It's dramatically different.
Sound like this.
Yeah, it was low and raspy. People were constantly. What'd you say?
You sounded like Sling Blade.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
No, you said it was a year and a half that you had, was it like, did your throat hurt?
No.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And how did you, like, it just kept getting worse and you were like, I got to find out what's going wrong? Or
yeah, I mean, it started obviously where it wasn't as bad, but I guess as the year progressed, it just continuously got worse. And then finally was like, hey, we got to figure out what's going on here. Because if this is what I'm going to sound like for the rest of my life, then I need to know that. And when they was like, no, you have a little benign tumor on your vocal cords. They had to go through my mouth to laser it out. Terrible. So it was when I got the surgery, I couldn't talk for I think 2 weeks.
Dang.
So yeah, I just had to sit and be quiet.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah, so that was the worst for sure.
And what about you, Tyler? You ever what's your worst like when you were
physical?
Yeah. It could be mental too. I did a show the day my grandma died. I don't remember anything about the show.
I did a show when I found out my dad had cancer, and I like cried on stage. It was pretty.
Oh,
it was,
fuck.
It was like I should not have gone on stage.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Do you remember like what triggered it? I mean, I'm not obviously your thing going on with your dad, but I mean, like, was it something that you were like, yeah, and then
Yeah, I just talked about it. I like only talked about it. Yeah. I just found out. And then I just made like some jokes about how like I've always wanted to smoke weed with him. Stuff like that. It was really sad. It was really depressing.
do you have clips?
I do have that
Yeah,
clip. I do. I have that clip.
Oh shit!
It's audio only, but I did remember I saved it. I remember it was back when I used to record everything.
Damn.
But yeah, it's just sad.
Hey, get off of that.
But
shit, everything's falling down. All right, I'll get this shit later. Anyways,
some people saw me at that because it was at an open mic, and some people saw me that, and they bought tickets to a show later just because of that open mic. Like an entire year later, saw me like on a poster or whatever, and bought tickets. They're like, "You're that guy that cried at that open mic."
Oh fuck!
All right, that's crazy.
Uh-huh.
But you me.
You know, you spend enough of your life on stage, shit's gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah, my grandma. I was at a barbecue at Tony Daniels. You don't know him, Carlos, but a comic up in Seattle. Tony. Tony. God damn it, Tony Daniels. Sorry. And I remember I got a phone call. I think it was from my uncle, or maybe it was my dad, and told me that my grandma had passed away. And I'd gone to the barbecue with Harold Gomez, a comic, and so I'm out at the car, and I get the information, and so in my head I'm like, okay, hold it together. I said, I'm like, I'll go in, I'll tell Harold we got to go, and then I'll be good. And so I tell Harold, and all he asked, he's like, yo, is everything all right? I just like, oh, fucking grandma. And then I had a show that night at the Comedy Underground, and I don't remember anything about that show. I literally don't remember anything about that show whatsoever. I got through it somehow, but I don't know. But
yeah, that's crazy.
Fucking Jesus. I put this on here. So I mean, Carlos and Tyler know, but for anybody listening to this or watching, the promotion side of stand-up. so Carlos and I have a show coming up. I'm wondering how vague to keep it. Anyways, we have lots of shows coming up. You know, just go to bigirisj.com or parttimefamous.com. And I got an email from the booker that said, let me read it here. Please post a shout out on all your social media platforms at least 2 weeks before your performance date and tag the venue. Please send the venue a vertically recorded, no more than 30 seconds shout out video about the performance date and a comedy clip. You want a shout out and a comedy clip? I'm rereading this in 30 seconds. I'm like, anyways, put the recording on a link and email or text them no later than 1 week ahead of your performance date. Please CC me or email it. It has been done. And this is what they wanted me to say. Hi, I'm blank, would say your name, comedian and actor / dad / mom / dog caretaker, etc. You're going to want to get tickets to live at this venue this weekend to see me and 2 other comics live. We'll have a great time. Did you know tickets are only $25? You can buy 1 egg for that right now, or some silly quip. Head over to I almost said the thing. Head over to this website and click on this link. Can't wait to see you there. So I threw something together that pretty much it's all of that shit, right? For the most part. And then I got an email back because I sent it to the venue, and they said, yeah, they go, thanks for sending. if there's any chance, can you redo it? Would you mind? Because the venue, the way I said the venue is pronounced a different way. And I was like, no. Like, no, it's fine. It you know, I'm like,
That's fine. They'll get it.
yeah. I'm like, you're
Yeah, you gotta
posting
send
it.
me the name. I want to know the name.
Oh God, yeah, you may not know it. I could have gave you a hint, but I'm just like the stuff that I'm trying to get better at my promoting, and I'm actually, I never like finding out like how I'm doing on ticket sales, but I'm gonna start asking because I'm doing this new thing where I'm boosting reels, advertising. Shout out to Kalia McNeil, gave me the rundown on how to do it and everything. And I want to see if that's working because I'm doing that for my Boston show. Like if it's a show I'm headlining at a club, I'm gonna probably start doing it on every show, except for one that I have to do a shout out for.
But here's a thing, and I get that these venues want us to promote. I get that part, but that's something we inherently do anyway because we're trying to tell people, we're trying to build a fan base, you're trying to get people out to a show. So you're gonna do that. You should do that naturally, unless it's some rinky-dink food ass show. You like, I'm not inviting nobody to this. So, but it's almost like sometimes these venues want you to take their job out of their hands.
Yeah.
And,
That's
and you
100% what they just did.
Yeah. You promote it. You sell the tickets. You come perform, and we hope to get a big take out of it, and pay you pennies on the dollar for what you just did. So it's like, come on, man, y'all have to meet us halfway somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, so increase the pay on what you performing with, and so we can have a budget to do that. What you say, or listen, let us promote the way we promote.
Yeah. Dude, and I know Tyler, from being friends with Tyler and like doing so many dope shows, he puts thousands into his ads. I know, like, how do you? And if you don't want to say, I get it, but I was gonna say, what's like on average for the year that you spend on advertisement? Would you say
a year?
Yeah, over the year.
Like more than what people make minimum wage.
I get it.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. Man, fuck, dude. It's just,
and your turnouts are great.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes, like, dude, sometimes, and like, you just really have to monitor them because, like, I didn't monitor some ads because I got like 13 or 20 going on right now. Just because I got a big month in April, so like all these ads are running, and like one of them, there's something fucked up with it, and like results should be for me like less than $1, like way less than $1 per result. And this one was at $15 per result. And I was like, what the fuck? So I had to shut it down and rebuild it because I must have fucked up something doing it. Or it's just like that area is fucking tapped, or I don't know. Just gotta keep it's something that never stays consistent,
Yeah.
So you just gotta keep messing with it. But yeah, I spent a fortune on that shit and I fucking hate it, bro. I wish I could just be famous and just put out a post. But even then, even if you just put out a post, like Facebook will be like, I know you're trying to promote shit, and people think that shit's boring, so I'm not gonna put it up there. So
that you paying for
money.
Right.
Victoria said, do you think the Parlor Live did a good job advertising? I have no idea because I was in charge of the comp list for the longest, and I mean they definitely advertised free tickets when they would paper the room.
I don't think they did a good job. I would say no. Just looking at other clubs and seeing how other clubs like aren't bombarding with free tickets all the time and like constantly emailing, and like the Parlor just seemed like if you were paying money to go to a show there, you were a sucker because you get free tickets to literally any show. But unless it was somebody big, but yeah, I don't know. Parlor was a harder place to advertise and just fill out just because it was in such a rich neighborhood that you're not just going to a comedy show like it's a movie night. It's like you're going to a concert where it's gonna cost
Yeah.
parking, food, like it's a luxury night. So it's hard. It was hard. It's a hard spot for the parlor, man.
Dude, when I
I
was
don't fault them for going out of business.
well, that wasn't why they went out of business.
True.
Yeah, you know,
But I tell you, I will say this though, to those clubs and venues that get it right, then it makes all the difference in the world. I mean, when you walking in and you know that there's going to be a consistent audience every time, then that's what I love about the LA Comedy Club, because I'm like, man, I've very rarely seen them under 40 people in the room at a time,
right?
and that's on an off night.
Yeah,
but it's a joint venture, because they not only promote for themselves, but the casino promotes. So that's even dumber to me when you have because of course I had casino shows before where the casino isn't even promoting what's going on inside of their venue. Like, what are you thinking? What are y'all thinking?
I mean, they make more money from the casino, is why.
well, I get that part too, but get all the money then.
Yeah.
Shit, if you're gonna be about the money, get all the money. You leaving money on the table, not having
feel
people
like-
in your venue.
I feel like any show in a casino is just something that the casino uses for like, oh, you lost all your money. Well, here, go to this comedy show. Why don't you go sit there, chill out? Those guys are funny.
yeah,
Get them free tickets.
yeah.
Free tickets. Bring 20 of your friends.
And then come back after y'all done with the show and sit back down and try to win your money back.
Yeah.
It's like, have you lost your life savings? Are you depressed and in the worst mood you could possibly be in? Oh, go to a comedy show. And
Listen
sit
to
in the
this
front row.
guy with no teeth talk for an hour.
Oh, man, dude.
You gotta love it though.
I was going to ask both of you guys if you, I mean, I don't really do political shit, and Carlos doesn't really, do you have any political jokes, Tyler?
I've been doing some lately just because it's like everybody, I feel like it's just kind of what everybody wants. Or it's just kind of the vibe. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm looking at too many politics myself that is just what I'm writing about right now. But I've been trying to keep it super down the middle though.
Okay.
Like,
Well, what I was going to ask you is if either of you guys have had any like Trump run-ins or MAGA run-ins, or like Trump supporter run-ins.
Yeah, I had one when I went to Lake Havasu.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I shut that shit down very quickly because I had said something about. I think it's a bit where I asked, do y'all think people are getting dumber and dumber by the day? And some dude was like, yeah, the Democrats. And I was like, we're not going to do that, sir. I said, we're not about to do that. But he had on his Trump hat. And I was like, yeah, I already know this. First of all, I already know where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's not about, I'm not about to have this conversation because the crowd was in then. So I'm not about to turn y'all the opposite way. So let me finish up with this, whatever I got, 25 minutes left, 15 minutes left, and let's go and get out of here, shake hands and kiss babies and get out of it. But yeah, it was almost like he was waiting on it though the whole time.
He's just like, where's my spot?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, the Democrat. So it's like, we're not gonna do that, sir. We're not gonna do that.
Have you had anything, John?
Yeah. Yeah, when I did Oregon, there was a bunch of like Trump supporters in not Bend, but the other one, Roseburg. But it was kind of funny because one of the comics on the show was from Portland, super liberal, went off on Elon, had some funny jokes about him. He called him Auschwitz. Auschwitz.
Autistic. He has
Auschwitz.
Yeah. That's funny.
And then the joke that I've been kind of trying to work on that I feel like is definitely like is me trying to be in the middle, but I bought Tesla stock. And I bought it right before I bought it in December because it was like it's doing well. And I'm like, Trump just got elected. Like he's gonna go take office in January. Elon's his boy. I felt like Nancy Pelosi. I'm like,
You're like, I'm about to
inside
cash
trading
in.
right now. I was like, I know exactly what's gonna happen. So I bought a bunch of Tesla stock, and then it tanked. It tanked so bad, and then he's like out there doing this Nazi salute, and I'm like defending him because I'm trying to get my money back. I'm like, come on, bros.
You're like, no, he was just pointing to where the stock was going to rise up. That's what he was doing.
He's just, the gas prices are through the roof.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
He's not he doesn't like gas, remember?
Dude. Yeah, dude, the stocks. I mean, I've been Carlos and I have been talking about it, and I've been talking to Sean about it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's just every day. I'm like, I had Nvidia's fucking taking a beating, and Coinbase, just everything. I sold like 20 shares of Apple today because I was like, I might just try and get out of fucking dealing with it for right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy it now, I guess, because it's like
Buy what?
Just buying Bitcoin and stock because it's crashed. I'm like, well, I might as well
get in.
Might as well just buy a little bit more. I already lost so much fucking money. Might as well just throw some more on the pile. Because this is like, then I would have bought it like a year ago. I feel like such a fucking sucker. Oh, did it crash? Maybe I should buy more then.
I have no idea what's gonna. I mean, it's crazy that we're not even 2. Are we 2 months in? No, we're not even
2 full months. No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm like, what the fuck? What's it gonna be in a year? Holy shit! Oh,
buckle up, fellas. Buckle up. Hey.
Yeah, it's
keep my money in a mattress.
Yeah, seriously. I got one of those. Have you seen those box? It's like a box, and it has like 100 little numbers. Like it'll one will be 5, one will be 100, and you put that in there, and then once you've checked every box, there's like 10 grand in there.
I've seen that.
Knowing my luck, I'll get right to 10 grand, then there'll be a fire. It's just fucking whoosh. I don't know. It's fucking just trying to figure it out, guys. I don't know. Also, I got my album is coming out. I have a special and an album working with Laugh After Dark and John Tobin Presents. It's already edited, got the art and everything. So the pre-sale will go on sale March 10th. The album's called Green Monster. And then it will be released. The album will be released on St. Paddy's Day, March 17th, and then the special will be out March, I think it's 28th. But this was like 2 years ago, filmed in Boston, so it's when I was a big boy. Big boy.
Oh, yeah.
So
is that what you're calling it, the Green Giant?
Green Monster. Green Giant.
Johnny Green Giant.
I still I like this idea, but I was set on. Thanks, Victoria. I was kind of first I wanted to name it. You'll understand why I didn't go with this, but I wanted to name it Mass for Massachusetts, Mass Murderer.
That's
like
great.
A comic murders. Maybe I'll save it for later, another one. But then I was like, I'll go with Green Monster. Green Irish, Green Monsters, Boston thing, and then Monster. I was a fucking monster then. But dude, looking at the video, I mean, it's high quality. Everything's great quality, but God, I'm just nonstop sweating. Like I always was like, oh, I'm just one of those people that sweats when he's on stage. I'm like, yeah, if you have a parka of fat around your body, then yeah. But I don't sweat anymore on stage. It's fucking nuts.
Dude, as a former big boy or as a boy that goes up and down with his weight, I can tell you when you're fatter, you definitely sweat more. And like now I'm at my crack weight. This is what I used to weigh when I was like,
what are you at now?
I'm like 215.
Shit, that's fucking great. Is that like your high school weight?
No, dude. My high school, I was close to 300 in high school. I was a big boy back
then. Wait, what?
Yeah, I was way bigger back then.
We got to see pictures. Do you have any
But
pictures?
I was like a football player, and I was very meaty, dude. I was a very meaty dude back then.
Yes, indeed. I would have never guessed that.
Just a big old native / North African /
Swedish.
yeah.
Exactly.
meatball.
Apparently, some Swedish, German, Dutch, Scottish,
You were like,
Irish.
oh, he's just Samoan.
Apparently, if you just mix all the whites
Hilarious.
together, you get a minority.
Oh fuck, that's fucking crazy. I never knew that you
What?
were fat in high school.
Yeah, I was a big boy.
I never knew you were fat in high school.
Damn.
But
Yes,
I can wear a
indeed.
jacket on stage now, and I fucking love that, dude.
Dude,
Like-
it surprises me like how I just like I'll be in Florida. It doesn't matter. I just don't sweat on stage now, and it's nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
I'm coming up on the end of my
never had to
Ozempic
do
though.
this.
I only got a couple more weeks left.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I think I might start like doing cocaine again or something.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah. Cocaine. Booger sugar.
All right.
What's the other one, Carlos?
White girl. White
Yeah.
girl. Cocaine, booger sugar, white girl.
There's like a what's it called? He, him, which is like, or no, him, her. I think it is. It's like a knockoff of Ozempic. It's basically like the equivalent of what are those, like Blue Chew is to Viagra. Like from what I understand, her, him, or whatever is the Ozempic version.
Interesting.
Well, her, him. There's like him,
Or
him, her website. It's like just a health company, but you can get semaglutide is like the generic version of Ozempic. And it's super affordable. You can get it anywhere you want. But you're only supposed to take it for 6 months. And you're
oh,
supposed to stop taking it. Unless you're diabetic, but I'm not diabetic. So you shouldn't quit cold turkey on Ozempic. Yeah, no, I'm phasing down right now. I have my last. Like it's just gonna be like less and less, and then I'll be off of it, and then I'll be back to eating normal.
yeah, Angel's on it but she's diabetic, and yeah, it's interesting, like because it's almost like how we're the same as far as our eating habits, where we won't be hungry and shit like that, and just can only eat a little bit.
I saw in the news that they said 13% of America has tried or is on Ozempic or a semaglutide, and it's decimating the restaurant industry right now.
Crazy.
Wow.
Which I'm like, wait, how you mean that we were so fat as a nation? We were unhealthily like inflating.
Helping them out get richer.
Exactly. Like I opened a donut shop. I'm selling so many a day.
Yeah, that's it. All the Ozempic people are going to open up shit for the people that can't get on Ozempic. Oh, I wanted to tell you though, on the album, I didn't go with this, but it could have been dope. But I also was thinking what would have been funny is if I named this album that's about to come out when I was fat, name that one before, and then my next album after.
Oh, that's fun.
But I think I'm going to name the next one So Brave. He's so brave.
Okay.
So brave.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Who knows? But anyways, that comes out. Pre-orders are the 10th, and then it comes out the 17th. Laugh After Dark Productions, John Tobin presents. And hopefully we can get it to the #1 spot for Amazon or Apple Music. And
It's gonna get there.
we'll see. Yes. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on,
It's
baby.
happening.
I'll be
It's
pushing it a lot, like the whore that I am. All right, let's do our plugs, and then I got to get out of here. But I'll let you go first, Carlitos.
happening. This weekend I am in Pachanga
Oh, dope.
with Jay, and then after that we are in Boston with Jay. I'm at the LA Comedy Club tonight. Then I'm also I got some Don't Tells. I got some Jimmy Kimmel's coming up. Just picked up headlining at Dallas Comedy Club in June. So check out parttimefamous.com. We moving and shaking over here.
You're Tyler.
I got dope shows this month at my regular clubs, Tacoma and Spokane and in Seattle on the 22nd and 29th, but I'm just gonna start promoting this every week up until when it happens. Bunch of dope shows happening on 420 coming up, month and a half away. Edam Claw the 18th, 19th North Bend, 20th we got Everett, Tacoma, and Spokane. Get your tickets. We're gonna have a really fun lineup for each one of those shows.
Yeah. And I will be in Pachanga this weekend. Pachanga Casino, Temecula. Then next weekend, Boston, Mass. Big Irish Jay and Friends Show. Me, Carlos Anthony, Kalia McNeil, Todd Royce. Weekend after that, Boise, Idaho. Lounge at the End of the Universe. Places coming up: Sanibel, Florida; West Jordan, Utah; Philadelphia, PA; St. Paul, Minnesota. Go to bigirishj.com/shows, or you can just go to bigirishj.com, click the shows link, and all the tickets are in there, all the ticket links. And then also I will be promoting the album pretty hardcore over the next few weeks, so you can be annoyed by that. And until next week, thanks for tuning in, and goodbye from your white, black, and I don't know, Tyler Smith.
Whatever he is.
Yeah, whatever,
Just
Tyler.
white, just a bunch of white. Apparently,
We got to get the second one. We got to get your second one and see what that says.
all right. We'll take another test, and hopefully, I'll be a minority.
And on that note, until next week.